The night they came for my mother, the sky was dark and full of thunder. People from our village were angry. They held torches and shouted, "Wish!" I was 12 years old, hiding behind our house. My mother stood in the middle of the crowd with her hands raised to the sky. Then something strange happened. A bright light started to shine from her. After that night, no one told the truth, but I will. Because my mother wasn't a witch, she was the one who saved everyone. Our village, Greenwood, was quiet and small. People worked hard and lived simply, but they were afraid of anything different. My mother, Mary, was different. She helped people with herbs and natural medicine. She knew when someone was sick, even before they told her. She helped women give birth, healed cuts and fevers, and even warned people before storms came. Everyone respected her until things went wrong. One year, the rain didn't come. The crops dried up. Animals started dying. People were hungry and scared. Then the chief's young grandson got sick. He had a fever and died the same day. That night, everything changed. People said she did this. She brought the curse. She's a witch. Even the women she helped turned against her. They were angry. They were afraid. But my mother didn't get upset. That night, she lit a candle, mixed herbs in a bowl, and hummed a quiet song. I asked, "Mom, what are you doing?" She looked at me and said, "Sometimes when people don't understand something, they try to destroy it." I didn't understand what she meant, but I was about to find out. The day felt strange from the start. The air was thick. The sky was too quiet. Even the birds didn't sing. I stayed close to the house, helping my mother prepare herbs. She moved slowly that day, not because she was tired, but because she knew. She always knew. "Eli," she said, calling me by name. "If something happens tonight, do not come outside, no matter what you hear." I was confused. "What do you mean? What's going to happen?" She didn't answer right away. She just looked at me with sad eyes, the kind of eyes that held too many secrets. Then she said, "Fear turns good people into something else, and tonight their fear will speak louder than their hearts." By the sunset, we heard shouting, then drums, then the dogs started barking. I peeped through the crack in the wall. What I saw made my heart stop. Villagers were marching down the path towards our house. Men, women, even some of the elders. They held sticks, torches, farming tools. Their faces didn't look like the people I knew. They looked angry, afraid, ready to hurt. At the front was Mr. Clark, the village leader. His wife had once thanked my mom for saving her life during childbirth. Now she stood behind him, screaming, "Witch!" My mother stepped outside slowly. She didn't run. She didn't beg. She stood tall in her colorful dress, her gray hair glowing in the firelight. "You brought this curse to our village," Mr. Clark shouted. "The rain is gone. Children are sick, and death follows you." My mother didn't speak. "You knew the storm was coming last month, before anyone else. You said the boy was ill before he had symptoms. You always know things no one else does." The crowd shouted in agreement. A woman pointed and screamed, "You gave my baby herbs. She hasn't walked since." Another yelled, "My goat died after passing your house." "She's a witch." Someone cried, "Burn her house down." I wanted to run out. I wanted to scream. She helped you. She healed your children, but her voice echoed in my mind. "Do not come outside, no matter what you hear." Then something happened. The wind began to blow, strong and sudden. The torches flickered. Leaves swirled in the air like a storm was coming. My mother lifted her hands, not in fear, but with calm. "Do you really want to hurt me?" she asked. her voice steady. Or are you just afraid of what you don't understand? Silence. Witch, someone shouted. Then the first stone was thrown. It hit her arm. She didn't move. Another hit her leg. Still, she stood. I saw her close her eyes. A soft glow began to form around her, golden, warm, and growing brighter. The villagers froze. What is that? Someone whispered. The light grew stronger. It came from her hands, her chest, her very skin. It lit up the entire yard. Some dropped their sticks, others stepped back. The air smelled like rain. The earth beneath her feet shook slightly, like something ancient had woken up. Then she spoke again, but this time her voice echoed like thunder. You call me a witch, but you never asked what I really am. The clouds above cracked open. Rain began to fall. Heavy, cold, pure. After months of drought, the village was finally wet again. Children ran outside laughing. The wind died down. The fire went out, but the people stayed quiet. They watched as my mother, glowing with power, turned and walked back into our house. No one followed. No one said a word. They all went home. That was the night they called her a witch. But it was also the night the rains returned. The fever ended. The crops started growing again. Still, no one thanked her. No one apologized. But deep down, they all knew she wasn't a curse. She was the reason we survived. Weeks passed after that night. The village never spoke of what happened, but everyone changed. People started coming back to our home quietly, one by one, pretending nothing had happened. They asked for healing, they asked for protection, they asked for forgiveness, but never with words. And my mother, Mary, she helped them anyway. She never brought up the night they turned on her. She never punished anyone. She just smiled kindly, mixed her herbs, and whispered her prayers. Her glow no longer shined for everyone to see, but I knew it was still inside her. One evening, I asked her, Mom, why didn't you fight them? She looked at me and said, when power is real, it doesn't need to prove anything. Years later, I found her old journal. In it, she wrote stories about dreams, visions, and the women who came before her. Her mother, her grandmother, all of them gifted, all of them feared. They had healing hands. They could speak to nature. They were protectors, not wishes. She was the last in her line, and I was meant to be the next. But just when I thought her journey was over, something worse came. A sickness swept through the nearby towns. One that no doctor could explain. When it reached the edge of our village, people panicked. They didn't wait this time. They ran to her house, crying, Mary, help us. And once again, she did, because that's who she was. They called my mother a witch because they didn't understand her. But in the end, they came to her when they had no one else. She saved the village, not once, but many times. Not with spells or curses, but with love, wisdom, and courage. I now carry her story and I share it with you, so the world will know that not all heroes wear crowns. Some wear aprons, some walk barefoot, some are simply mothers. Moral lessons. Never judge what you don't understand. Fear can turn good people into enemies. Real power is quiet, kind, and doesn't seek revenge. Some of the strongest people are those who forgive and heal, even when they are hurt. True strength is staying kind in a world that can be cruel. If you have made it to the end of this story, thank you from the bottom of my heart. This story means so much to me. If it touched you too, please do me a small favor. Leave a comment and let me know what you learned. Like this video if it moved you. Subscribe to my channel if you want more powerful stories like this. Real, emotional, and unforgettable. And please stick with this channel. I am just getting started. Your support helps me keep telling stories that matters, stories that inspire, stories that heal, So hit that subscribe button and I will see you in the next one. Until then, stay strong, stay kind, and never forget the power of a mother's love.